Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're settling the debate of did Jesus promise Ionic life or eternal life? We're not debating theology. We're not quoting church fathers. We're not appealing to modern translations. We are doing something much more dangerous. We're going to follow one Greek word, chronologically. From the earliest Greek literature, all the way through the New Testament, and beyond. The word is Aion, pronounced Aion. You've heard it translated as eternal. You've heard eternal life. You've heard everlasting kingdom. But here's the real question. Did Aion originally mean infinite, timeless, metaphysical eternity? Or did that meaning get layered onto it later? Instead of arguing about it, we're going to track it historically. We're going in order from Homer to Plutarch. Let's start at the beginning of Greek literature. Homer is 8th century before Jesus. Here Aion does not mean abstract eternity. It means life. It means your life force, your lifespan, the duration of your vitality. When a warrior is struck down, he loses his Aion. That's not philosophical. That's biological. Your Aion can end. It can be cut short. It can be taken from you. That alone destroys the idea that the core meaning is infinite metaphysical eternity. Aion here is finite life duration. That's the foundation. Every later usage builds on this base. Hesiod uses Aion in a slightly broader way. Now it can refer to a long duration, an extended age, a long-lasting condition, but it is still duration, still temporal, still unfolding. There is no shift into timeless infinity. We're still talking about span, measured existence, length of being. Now we arrive at Plato. This is where people assume everything changes. In the Timaeus, Plato distinguishes between chronos, time, and aeon. He says time is the moving image of aeon. And many readers jump straight to, see, that means eternity. But listen carefully. Plato is contrasting change with stability. He's describing being that does not decay the way physical things decay. He is not defining Aion as an infinite metaphysical void. He is describing enduring existence, unchanging being, continuity without corruption. That is not the same thing as later Christian systematic eternity. It is ontological stability, not timeless abstraction. Plato never says Aion equals infinite timeless existence outside all duration. He contrasts eternal being with moving time, but it is still existence, still real being, not metaphysical infinity. Aristotle is the cosmic continuity. He takes it even further. He speaks about the heavens existing in Aion. He speaks about divine life as continuous, but again, it's continuous duration, unbroken existence, not timelessness. Aristotle's cosmos moves eternally. Movement implies duration, sequence implies continuity. He is not describing frozen infinity. He is describing perpetual existence. So again, Aion equals ongoing existence, not abstract metaphysical eternity. Epicurus gives us something extremely useful. He argues that infinite time does not add more pleasure than finite time. Think about that. If Aion automatically meant metaphysical infinity, his logic wouldn't work. He is clearly treating Aion as measurable span, finite duration versus unlimited duration. He compares them logically. He analyzes them rationally. That means the word still operates inside duration logic, not abstract infinity. Even in the Hellenistic period, the word remains grounded in time-span thinking. 70. Now we enter the so-called Jewish Greek. Daniel 7 in the 70 says, his dominion is an aionios dominion. Does that suddenly mean timeless metaphysical infinity? Or does it mean enduring reign, permanent kingship, unending rule within history? Given the Greek background, the default meaning is enduring duration, an unbroken kingdom. not philosophical timelessness. The word carries its Greek semantic history with it. Now we come to Jesus, Luke 20, the sons of this Aion, and those worthy of that Aion. This is critical. You cannot have two infinities. This Aion, that Aion, this age, the coming age, that is age structure language. When Jesus says Zoe Aionios, eternal life, it literally means life of the age, life belonging to the coming order, not automatically infinite metaphysical existence. That interpretation may be true theologically, but lexically, the word means age life, duration belonging to the new order. That's a major difference. Then we move beyond the New Testament. Now, when we get to origin, we enter a different intellectual world. Now, we are in the age of systematic theology. And this is where Aion starts to change function. Origen is not just reading Greek, he is reading Plato through Christianity. He comments on Paul's phrase, "Easton Aiona." But notice something critical. Origen already operates with layered cosmology, multiple Aiones, pre-existent souls, post-judgment restoration, structured ages beyond this world. For him, Aion is not just lifespan. It is an epoch within a cosmic redemptive system. That is development, is theological architecture. He does not redefine the word from scratch, but he stretches it inside a metaphysical framework. That's new. Now move to Gregory of Nazianzus. Here the contrast becomes sharper. Gregory explicitly contrasts chronos, time aion, divine reality. In some passages he says, aion ute chronos, aion, not time. That's no longer simple duration language. That is metaphysical contrast. That is theology using the word to articulate divine timelessness. This is 4th century Trinitarian debate. Nos the word is doing a ton of philosophical work. Up through the New Testament, Aion operates inside duration logic. Age, lifespan, structured time. With Origen and the Cappadocians, Aion begins to function as a metaphysical category describing divine eternity. So, when modern translations automatically render aionios as eternal, meaning infinite, timeless, metaphysical existence, that is an interpretive decision. Maybe eternal life originally meant life of the coming age, life of the new order. Not abstract, infinite, timeless existence in a philosophical vacuum. That changes how we read entire passages. And once you see the chronology, you can't pretend the word started as metaphysical infinity. It didn't. History is clear. Thanks for watching and subscribe.